betrayed by his own brothers, thrown into a pit, and sold as a slave for a few pieces of silver. But what they meant for evil would become part of something far greater. This is the story of Joseph.
Joseph was the favored son of Jacob.
He was deeply loved by his father, more than any of his other brothers. And this favoritism created something dangerous: jealousy. Joseph also had dreams. Dreams that suggested one day, even his brothers would bow before him. The jealousy grew into hatred. One day, far from home, his brothers made a decision that would change everything. They grabbed Joseph and threw him into a pit. At first, they planned to leave him there to die, but instead they saw a group of traders passing by. And for 20 pieces of silver, Joseph was sold into slavery. Then they returned home and lied to their father, saying Joseph was dead. Joseph was taken to Egypt,
A foreign land,
a place of strangers.
place of strangers,
He was sold to a man named Potiphar.
an officer of Pharaoh.
But even in slavery, everything Joseph touched began to prosper. However, that blessing would soon be tested. He was falsely accused and sent to prison, a place of darkness, isolation, silence. It seemed like his dreams were over. But even in prison, something extraordinary was happening. Joseph began to interpret dreams. His ability became known even among prisoners and officials. Years passed until one day, Pharaoh had a disturbing dream. No one could explain it. Then Joseph was called.
Standing before Pharaoh,
Joseph explained the meaning of the dream. 7 years of abundance would come, followed by 7 years of famine. Pharaoh was impressed, and in a single moment, Joseph went from prisoner to ruler of Egypt under Pharaoh himself. The same man who was forgotten in prison now controlled the future of a nation. Years later, during the famine, his brothers came to Egypt seeking food. They did not recognize him, but Joseph recognized them. And what followed was not revenge, but forgiveness. Because what they intended for harm had become part of a greater plan.